Bob Iger just laid off 7,000 Disney cast members.
This thing looks gnarly. Looks like they scraped it off some planet. Okay, we are at Epcot. And yes, guys, it has now been over 1,200 days without trams at Hollywood Studios or Epcot. I'm not gonna let it go until they come back. We're gonna do a lot of fun things today. We're gonna go to Magic Kingdom, see some construction updates, and then we're gonna be coming back to Epcot to do the new annual pass holder lounge. They have some different offerings, and then we're gonna be heading off to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Hi, Epcot. We will see you after 2 p.m. So we're gonna take the monorail over to Magic Kingdom right now. Now, still, you can't park hop till after 2 p.m. They changed it where annual pass holders on the weekdays don't need park reservations after 2 p.m., but you still have to do the park hopping after 2 p.m. The whole system is just so convoluted. Made it to the TTC, and it's time to see the monorail sign. Now, I've been kind of documenting this demise of like, the monorail sign, they just put a scotch tape on it. It just looked horrendous. You guys have been messaging me saying that they've been trying to fix it. All right, so they've put a new monorail sign up right there. This is the Epcot one. Now, I was kind of talking about why I point out things that are broken and wrong at Disney is because that's the only way you get stuff fixed. That's why the content creators need to make it known that things are broken so that things can be fixed. And this is a win, guys. This is a win. It looks so good. We also posted a clip like last week. Peter Kitcher sent us a little clip of something that was broken in Disneyland.
Hey Kevin, we're in Avengers Campus. Here's a Kevin special for you. Look at how damaged this thing is.
Kevin, we knew you'd appreciate that.
And guess what? They went back yesterday and it's magically been fixed.
And I'm here at Avengers Campus and we got an update here. It is fixed. They saw your video and they decided to fix it.
First stop of Magic Kingdom is we're gonna go into the Emporium here on Main Street. They have this new shirt. Love the design. You have Mickey on the Jungle Cruise, the partner statue right there. The problem is you're just really gonna sweat with this thick material. This merch, I'm digging. For the 100th anniversary, they've brought out Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. So you can see the kind of the silhouette of the castle right there with Tinkerbell. You're looking at $35 for the shirt. I believe the Crocs are gonna be $60. It's gonna say the Wonderful World of Disney, and then you have Tinkerbell right there on these Crocs. Now this, I think, is one of Disney's best hoodies ever designed. $65. It's got a little bit of a distressed look to it, but it says Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. Looks like it's embroidered right there. And then the best part is on the back. You ready for this? The man, the myth, the legend back there, Walt Disney. Every Sunday evening, step into Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. And there he is right there. They did a really good job with this whole collection. They have another kind of button-up shirt. The image quality just isn't too good on it. It's very fuzzy and grainy, but it's gonna be, you know, the colored and then the black and white. But then on the back, it's gonna say the Wonderful World of Disney. $60. They have this polka dot little sweater, Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. Got a nice little fuzzy design to it. Then for $40, they have some polka dot with Tinkerbell right there. Now for no price, they have a new Stitch Spirit jersey. You can see him playing the ukulele right there. And then on the back, it's gonna say Walt Disney World. And then down here, Stitch is gonna be eating some frozen ice. $65. This almost looks like Steve from Blue's Clues, but it has the little silhouettes of the Fab Five right there. And then on the back, it's gonna say Walt Disney World. Then they have a new hat for $30 with Mickey running, authentic and original. Just have one small little elemental section. $35, they have some elemental ears. $23, they got this little plush. Forgot his name though. And then also for $23, they have another plush. The little shirt says Windbreakers on it because that's the sports team from the film. $37, they have this short sleeve shirt with a bunch of the characters from the film. It says, In My Element. And then for $23, they also have a plush of her. You can't really pose her or really do anything. So you just gotta kind of lay her like that. This Twitter's been going off about the construction of the new Tiana's Bayou Adventure because the new water tower has been installed. Funny, they did let slip that one of the Imagineers was smoking a cigarette. Just get the Photoshop artist that did all of Walt Disney's Photoshops of his cigarettes. Just Photoshop it out. The problem is the water tower is too big. You know, Disney used to really care about forced perspective and making things look good with the sight lines. Water tower is about the size of the entire mountain, so it doesn't look very intimidating or daunting. Didn't they look at this thing on a computer to see how it would look? It needs to be like half the size. You can see a crane working on a bunch of stuff, but they have all the scaffolding all around Tiana's new attraction. And then over here, we can get a look. Everything has been drained, scaffolding up, time to walk around and work on things. It looks pretty much the same. It just kind of looks like they fixed a bunch of the stuff, the spots where there's like rust. So the layout is all pretty much the exact same. They're just sprucing it up a little bit. We have some sad news for Christmas time about the castle. The dream lights. Everybody loves the dream lights. Where they put on like $100,000 7,000 lights. I talked to the guy who does that, and as of last year, they were still gonna be happening this year. They were just waiting kind of for the stuff to come off the turret, but it looks like it has now been budget cutted, and it's gonna be projections this year of the Christmas overlay on the castle. So no practical lights. I feel like the practical lights add so much more memory and impact into your vacation than a projection. Think about like how the Osborne lights used to be versus just putting a projection up. So I wish they had more practical lights instead of projections that we'll get for the rest of time here at Magic Kingdom. It's just like popcorn as far as the eye can see. There's just popcorn everywhere on the ground. Like, I kid you not, everywhere you look here in Tomorrowland just has popcorn everywhere. Like, what is going on? Now, as I was filming and saying that, Custodia literally walked by, just looked and just kept walking. What is going on? We're here at the Joffrey's here in Tomorrowland. There's a new little cookie. All right, now it's time for the moon cookie. This thing looks gnarly. Looks like they scraped it off some planet. It looks interesting. It's like lemon and blueberry with white chocolate, they were saying. Kind of remind me of, remember the Gardens of the Galaxy burger they had at Epcot? But this one is just kind of a very funky design, but it kind of tastes just kind of like a blueberry lemon chocolate chip muffin. It doesn't really taste like a cookie, it tastes more like a muffin. I think I'll do like a 7.5. That would be really good with like a cup of coffee. That cookie with the coffee early in the morning. That'd be a good way to start your Magic Kingdom day. And then Hunter got the Team Blue Frappe, a next level blue raspberry frappe and a splash of Powerade Mountain Berry Blast, topped with whipped cream and blue sprinkles. How is it?
Tastes like milky Powerade. It doesn't taste like a Frappuccino at all. It tastes like milky Powerade.
Alright, so out of 10?
6.
We got the Watermelon Kiwi Refresher. It's gonna be a lightly caffeinated refresher featuring flavors of watermelon and kiwi topped with the almond milk and cold foam. Now I do like, there's no paper straws here, it's the agave straws. Oh, that's nice. Got a little bit of creaminess, kind of like a, you know, like the Starbucks pink drink, but with the watermelon. It's like a watermelon pink drink. Then you get that like zest and sourness from the kiwi in there. That's a little good time. We'll do 8 out of 10 on this thing. Now it's July 4th weekend. Things are just kind of like slow here at Magic Kingdom. It's strange. I've eaten the entire cookie now. The cookie just tastes like, you know, the Captain Crunch crunch berries, the little crunch berries, that like fruity food dye, puffy, sugary treat. That's what it kind of just tastes like. Tastes like a cookie muffin crunch berry. All right, we're heading to the monorail now because it's almost 2 o'clock, so we're allowed entrance now into the gates of Epcot.
Began to envision what will be the biggest transformation of any park we've ever accomplished. Now, it's going to continue to build on Epcot's celebration of creativity and ingenuity.
Made it to Epcot since it's now after 2 p.m. It is time to head off to the annual pass holder lounge here at Epcot. Now we can see some mist effects happening in the Moana, Journey of Water. You can kind of see the mist happening. It looks done. I don't know when it's opening. So we're going into the land. This is where the annual pass holder lounge is. Now by the time you guys are watching this, the annual pass holder lounge is done. It's finished. I want to see if they've improved it since the opening of it. See if they have any new offerings or different setup. Okay, so rundown of the first amount of offerings that we got for the annual pass holder lounge. They first started off with not so scary M&Ms. Those finished, and then they went to the Zarg nuts that were reused in leftover boxes from Comic-Con. I believe Zarg nuts are now gone. There's a new sweet treat. Here it is, the fancy little lounge. It's still slam packed. Here we go. All right, so they still have the lockers, and then they have some water. Okay, so last time you were here, what did they offer you?
I had a barrel of like Weathers caramel chocolate, and now it's not here.
So now there's nothing special being offered,
No.
except just a water cup. That is a wrap on all the annual pass holder appreciation stuff. They didn't even try. They ran out of grandma pocket candy. We'll see what they do next year for the annual pass holders, but the bar is set so low. Okay, well that is a wrap on our Disney parks. It's time to go off to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay now. We're currently back at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. It is time for Summer Nights. If you don't know what Summer Nights is, on the weekends, Busch Gardens does like special fireworks, and there's like dance parties, and there's different shows and events. This thing is always a blast, so let's head in. I cannot wait to see the fireworks show again. We are in, they got a new little photo op. They always have a fun photo op out front. So it says Busch Gardens Summer Nights with like a rainbow tiger on it. I didn't think this was gonna turn into Howl-O-Scream's construction update, but it's happening. This is where like the junkyard was last year. I don't know too much about what's going on, but it's like a zombie fallout shelter. Close to the season, see you next summer. What they got over here? All right, so it just has a little QR code. Opening night will be September 8th. I'm gonna miss opening night, but I will be there the next weekend. Area is closed. They're also hiring scare actors, and be behind the scenes. They're hiring technicians and stage managers. You can apply with that QR code, and I'm excited. If you've never been to Howl-O-Scream here at Busch Gardens, it's very good. It is incredibly scary, and it's a must visit if you're like a spooky haunted house fan. They do a very good job. The scare zones are insane because they're like hiding in the bushes and ghillie suits. I cannot wait for this season. Now, you guys have never done Iron Gwazi.
We've not.
But today's the day your soul's about to leave your body.
I don't know if that's a good...
stopped there.
Oh no. No, the train is stopped. No. You might have lucked out. It's down right now.
That's a lot of stairs to climb.
Remember, this used to be Gwazi hoops. They built like a covered kind of permanent stand to help out when it's raining and everything, to protect the prizes and the hoops. So it's an Iron Gwazi themed little new Gwazi hoops. That's awesome. And the prizes for the Gwazi climb is these giant like metallic bananas. What are you supposed to do with that after you win it? How you doing, Elmo? Oscar, you're finally smiling. You're happy it's Summer Nights time. We're walking by the little Sesame Street area. They have a Sesame Street little street sign. $16.99. Then you're gonna have a beach towel with that same wonderful design, and this is dope. It's like a luggage bag. It's on sale right now for only $20. A tie-dye denim design. Then for $19.99 they have a fanny pack with that same cool design. Now, what is going on in this scare zone now? I'm so excited. This looks a lot like, you know, they had kind of like the Twisted Fairies last year. That's what this kind of looks like from. Yeah, I see like some mushrooms up there, but this all has like black light on it during the nighttime. We need bodies. I'm sure throughout the next coming weeks and months we're gonna see more of the scare zones pop up. Made it over to the theater. But the crowd was just going wild. It was a packed theater in there. Everybody was clapping, screaming, cheering. It was a fun time in there. A new like little DJ booth area. This thing is awesome. So throughout the park, they're gonna have all these different like DJ pop-up dance parties, but I like that they kind of like do a little dance party show before they start dancing with the crowd. This is brand new. Coaster Coffee is finally opened up. They got a premium hot and cold Starbucks coffee, baked goods. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I like this. It's like a wooden replica of Iron Gwazi right here in the center. If you come over here to where all the fudge is, they have Cobra's Curse as a model. That's really cool to see. So it looks like they have some sandwiches, Coca-Cola products, nice seating here, and then they got any Starbucks. Looks like they also have like refreshers too. And they also have a wooden model of the Iron Gwazi ride vehicle. And over here, they got Cheetah Hunt. This is cool. I kind of like this little coaster coffee place. And then over here, you still have your funnel cakes and your soft serve ice cream. But it's all connected in this building now. Oh, this is brand new over where the crocodile was. They got new signs up. It says a restricted area, do not enter. Trespassers will be ejected from the park and may be subject to criminal prosecution. All right, so pretty much what happened, this dumb little clout chasing YouTube kid hopped into the crocodile enclosure and tried to like make a whole video about it.
Dude, we could easily jump that gate right there. That's literally Busch Gardens right here. Dude, right here, yeah. Actually made it in, bro. Nah. Oh wait, free Dippin' Dots, bro. All right, got my Dippin' Dots, guys. Let's go. No, I wasn't me. Guys, so today we're gonna be jumping into the crocodile exhibit. So come on. Ooh, crikey, mate. We are here in the wild crocodile. This is insane. Let's get a closer look, shall we? We go right here in the wild Amazon forest just to see how it is. You know, this is insane, guys. We have never been this close to the alligator. You gotta get back out. Another wild Karen! Crikey! It's very Another wild Karen! We're gonna try to see if we can sneak out of here.
Oh, they're looking for you, by the way. Actually, so do people come up to you? Yeah. Bro, everyone's talking about it, bro.
Bye, Busch Gardens.
We made it!
And then he like got arrested. What a freaking idiot. But so now they have these giant fences up, so you can't do that anymore. Just please be respectful of animals. Please be respectful of the theme park employees. They were having to deal with your little punk jumping in here and acting like a freaking idiot. So don't do that. I'm glad Busch Gardens put up a fence so this can never happen again. But they also have another sign over here. Dangerous animal, do not cross. Such a great coaster. We're gonna go to the Serengeti Outlook real quick. They have an annual pass holder member lounge. I've never seen it. Bad news. It looks like it closes at 4 p.m. One day I'll find out what the lounge looks like up there. All right, so this is the game plan right now. Iron Gwazi closes at 8:30 because they gotta get ready for the fireworks show. After the last firework goes off, then Iron Gwazi reopens. We're gonna go ride it when the sun is down. We're gonna go watch the Gwazi Beach show. It's gonna be happening right here. We finished the show, great as always. Now it is time to head in and we're gonna get a spot for the fireworks tonight. Now during like Christmas time, even Halloween, right, they'll have food booths set up in here. We have Iron Gwazi in the back, and then these performers are like in these like light up flower costumes, taking photos with kids. So they have another little glow princess little photo op.
Summer Nights Fireworks Spectacular.
The nighttime show is literally worth the price of admission.
That was intense. Not expecting the fire.
We finished the fireworks show. It's time to go back to the Springs tap room. I want to try the new food and drinks that they have.
This is what we got to drink. We got the Hemingway. It's gonna be white rum, lime, grapefruit with maraschino liqueur. Oh, that's nice and refreshing. Solid little drink, nice and refreshing. Do 8.5 on that. And then to eat, we got the chicken pesto panini served with kettle chips. See how we're doing with the panini. Chicken pretty solid so far. Then we got some chips. Now, normally, I don't really eat much of like the standard non-festival food here at Busch Gardens. This is something I would get again and again. That sucker's a 10 out of 10. That's one of the best sandwiches I've ever had at Busch Gardens.
It's a must.
Some wonderful fresh kettle chips with it. Chicken panini is a great addition to the menu. And then we also wanted to try one of the mocktails for you guys. A handcrafted mocktail. It's gonna be a Blondie Peach Punch. It's like a fruit punch, but then you get kind of a hint of coconut. Tastes like an alcoholic drink, but without the alcohol. Great little mocktail. Again, nice and refreshing, fruity. We're gonna do like an 8.5 on that.
So here's a little better shot of the bar at nighttime. Love that they go back to like the original Busch Gardens, because it used to start as kind of a brewery tour. So they have the hops right there. Then they have all these old steins. And they have some old classic photos of how it used to look back in the day. I think that's really cool. They're kind of like going back to their roots with this new little bar.
It's almost 10 o'clock. Gotta go right, Iron Gwazi.
Matt's not getting out of it. We're doing it, man.
I think you gave me the alcohol as like a boost of confidence, because right now I'm feeling good. Like I'm feeling like I can conquer the world. I'm also worried that you might have to bleep out a lot on the video.
Nighttime Iron Gwazi. Matt is not prepared for this at all.
You know, I'm doing good for now.
No backing out. You've been locked in.
That was the most amazing ride ever. It's just like, it's so different because it's so intense. But also like, I don't expect to go upside down on a ride where it has just a lap bar. And that was like a different thrill. So much terror, but also so much fun.
It's one of my favorite rides and one of my favorite roller coasters in the entire world.
We got our favorite ambassador right there. Thank you for visiting Busch Gardens.
Wonderful time as always for the summer night. Let's go back to the family room now and just talk about everything.
We love the family.
How was your first time at Busch Gardens?
You know, okay, yeah, I was only here for 2 hours. We just were looking at the map. We literally saw maybe like a smidge of it. Honestly, great park. It truly is a mix of, I know you said this earlier, but I get it. It's a mix of Six Flags meets Animal Kingdom, which is the craziest combination.
I know, guys, we are back at home. We got a lot to talk about from today, but first off, I want to talk about Bob Iger just laid off 7,000 Disney cast members. This is on the back of, you know, when 2020 happened, they laid off 33,000 cast members and they brought some back. Now they've laid off another 7,000. Now this is just not a good look for Disney. I understand they got to save money. You know, pretty much every single movie they've had come out has bombed at the box office and they've lost so much money. I know they need to find funds, but the fact that like there are all these layoffs happening and then Bob Iger is getting his $33 million mansion renovated right now, it's just not a good look. I don't know how they're gonna solve this problem, but no one is safe at Disney. Now there was a lady at Pixar, she saved Toy Story 2. They deleted the entire project. She had it on her like hard drive back at home. So without her, Toy Story 2 probably would have not happened. She saved it, the entire project. And Disney laid her off. Why? No one is safe. People who have worked for the company for decades upon decades are being laid off just to save some money. This is a terrible idea because in the long run, you are losing those decades of knowledge and expertise that those cast members had in their different roles. Then you're gonna just hire some new little intern who will fill in their spot, who has no idea what's going on. That's just what's happening, right? Especially within the restaurants at Disney. Managers who worked there for decades, they all got laid off, right? They all went to other restaurants. Very few of them came back. They're the ones who kind of built the Disney brand and maintained it for decades. And now we have all these new people coming in who don't really know what's going on or how things operate. So it's just gonna be these terrible growing pains. There's all these giant missing pieces now within the Disney company, right? They fired all the writers from National Geographic and they're gonna fill it in, I believe, with kind of like ghost writers and other people who are paid, but they're not like salaried special National Geographic writers who've been there for decades. They're gone. Yeah, so the 7,000 more have been laid off. I'm gonna guess probably again next year there's gonna be more Disney layoffs. That's just kind of the trajectory of the Disney stock right now, and it's not going to be doing too well because they're losing a lot of money right now. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about Disney laying off 7,000 cast members this year? But in other news, Busch Gardens Tampa Bay is great, right? Super affordable ticket. Fireworks show is amazing. It's just like a fun summer vibe. If you've never been to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, it's like how I described it to Matt. Animal Kingdom meets Six Flags. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
That was intense.
I'm not lying, Matt. The diaper bandit is a real thing here in Florida. Another diaper. The Florida diaper bandit strikes again.